Music is one of the things that helps humans express their emotions. Therefore, one anonymous singer from Japan created a song with interesting visual symbolism in his music video that speaks about a common problem in society. Eve's unique visual artistry in his music videos is described as confusing, quirky, and strange, but meaningful at the same time. Eve, as a music artist, has the intention of trying to express himself, and therefore, I will explore the visual meanings and its context in his music video as well as interpreting them. The importance of interpreting visual media is to bring more value in its visual context. The music video. Dramaturgy is a slightly upbeat rock song by Eve, released in year 2017. The song is accompanied by striking visuals by the animator Ma, highlighting Eve's unique blend of music and visual artistry. The music video features the main character Kurkur, a young boy clad in white and black clothing and a mask that show they are hiding who they really are. Concept and design. Henceforth, the music video's striking visuals utilize a method of sketching imperfect lines with markers as the media that radiates emotions and brings out the shades that reflect shadows and natural light sources in the music video's environment. In addition, the main colors being black and white reflected the bleak and lifeless place that reflects everyday life, accompanied with the sparse use of colors that highlight specific elements such as Kurkur's hair to draw the viewer's attention to that crucial detail about the character within the story, which symbolizes that he is seen as a different person in society. Interpretation. The main setting being a stage reflects on how in society everybody is performing, and it shows that Kurkuru will perform equal to living perfectly based on societal norms that could eventually distort him. To explain further, the normal sensation of self is a temporary role that are forced to play, similar to how every hypnotized person is willing to be hypnotized. Furthermore, the details also show that Kurkuru can't escape from the box and having a sad realization of wanting to escape. With the addition of Kurkuru seemingly pushing the ceiling, this shows everyday life feels like being trapped in a box that is a space that is far from neutral, which could form, disrupt, and erase their identity, and he wanted to escape from it. Additionally, one scene shows Kurukuru being pointed at, which symbolizes criticism and also being surveilled by a large creature trying to interfere with his life. This symbolism represents where the smallest changes in things could give them away, which reflects the smallest changes in people could raise suspicion, that being similar to judgment. The music video ended with Kurukuru finally destroying the box, and it symbolizes them finally involving receptivity and openness to themselves rather than avoiding and denying it. Comparison. Therefore, some other music videos use similar elements as Dramaturgy. For example, Outsider is another music video by the same creators, which has the same visual style, but in comparison with Dramaturgy, Outsider has a more energetic style of animation that features a variety of colors that highlight particular elements in the story, while maintaining the monochrome colored background. Meanwhile, Byoshin wo Kamu by Sutomayo, which uses simple drawing-like visuals. In contrast with Dramaturgy, the scenes are presented with a more toned-down, colorful palette, with elements of surveillance that lean towards the reminder of a partner's toxic personality. Appreciation and criticism. The video captured perfectly the visual representation of youth today, having to choose between embracing self-acceptance or held down by the fear of judgment in real life, accompanied by the imperfect illustration style that reflects the emotions in everyday life, to the colors that heavily reflected the protagonist being the representation of youth living a bleak and lifeless everyday life. However, the context might still confuse some viewers. Conclusion. The representation of youth struggles being an animation have been faithfully represented in Dramaturgy, with elements of psychological symbolism and self-acceptance and judgment, from the design, colors, to the art style. However, the music video has infinite meanings, where each person have their own personal points of view and constant interpretation from experiences is needed.